Okay, here's my take on a keyboard that I just bought and been using for a few days. It's a Macally wired backlit keyboard with a hub. Here's the box it comes in. It starts with a little owner's guide for it, and it tells you how to set up the keyboard and what to do just in case it isn't recognized by your system. I did not have that issue at all, of course. So that's included. And then there's also a little insert, what to do and how to troubleshoot if the numeric keypad is not recognizing you typing numbers. I did not have that issue either, but there's a little troubleshooting insert on that. All right, the keyboard itself here in the box, I really like the look of it. It's got scissors style keys that give you a little click and feedback. You'll see that when I'm connected to my system, and it also comes with a nice long cord for connecting to your device. And one of the really nice things about it is that it includes both USB-A and USB-C at the other end. In my case, I need USB-C, so I just pop that off and I've got what I need. So that's really neat. It's one or the other, and I really like that feature. All right, well, let's go take a look at the keyboard. So here's a nice overall look at what the keyboard looks like. And as I pan across, you can see it's a nice clean look. It has scissors style keys that give you a little audible feedback. The inverted T for cursor keys, numeric keypad. Here's a close-up of that area. It also has a hub built in with 2 USB-A and 1 USB-C connector, and that's really nice. So overall, I really like this keyboard and I do recommend it. It has a clean look. The keys have a good feel. It's got a built-in USB hub and really cool 3-level LED backlighting at 1/3 the price of the equivalent Apple keyboard. The tiny trade-off in quality and feel is just fine by me. The rest of this video is dedicated to the top row function keys and the shortcuts assigned to them, how they work, what it looks like on screen, and so on. If that interests you, keep watching. Before I do the real function keys, I want to show you this emoji key down at the bottom. When you press this key, the little emoji palette shows up no matter what app you're using, and that's pretty neat. I like that. Okay, let's look at the keys along the top row, starting with this one. It's both the escape key and has that functionality, but it also is a toggle for the function keys 1 through 14. When you press the function key down at the bottom and this one up at the top, it toggles the function keys 1 through 14 between shortcuts and the old-fashioned generic function key that you might sometimes need. The F1 and F2 shortcut keys are intended to increase or decrease the brightness of your Mac computer's screen. If you don't have an Apple monitor, it doesn't work. This works only with Apple monitors. The F3 shortcut key does the same as Control up arrow to reveal thumbnails of every window. This is the expose function of Mission Control. The F4 shortcut key opens the Spotlight search bar, same as pressing Command spacebar. The F5 and F6 shortcut keys control the keyboard's LED backlighting, which is fantastic. There are 3 levels of brightness that are available. Pressing the F6 key
increases the brightness, and pressing the F5 key decreases the brightness all the way down to turning it off. The F7, F8, and F9 function keys are used as shortcuts for rewind, play pause, and fast forward. And they pretty much work as expected. I tried it both with Apple Music app, and here you see it being used with a QuickTime Movie. They work pretty consistently. You notice here it's doing frame by frame when I do it. In other situations, it'll do a 2x fast forward and 2x rewind, but they pretty much work as expected, so that's nice. The F10, 11, and 12 shortcut keys control the volume, and they work as expected. F12 is volume up, 11 is volume down, and F10 is a mute button. Works perfectly. If you have an external CD-ROM drive or a DVD drive, the eject button works as expected. The F13 print screen shortcut key opens the print dialog. The F14 scroll lock shortcut key will invoke a crosshairs that you can use to select an area and take a screenshot. The power button, when pressed, puts the system to sleep. Pressing it again wakes it back up.